This week, the Fiends watched.
The platform.
Oh shit, dude! Levels. We're talking levels here, right?
This is a Netflix original movie that just came out in the recent weeks. And I guess, guys, how we start these off, we're usually in the same room, but now we are not in the same room.
Yeah.
I'm at my house, Pat is at his house, but the podcast must go on.
Oh, dude, the show always goes on. We know that.
So what we do is we just ask each other what we thought of the movie. So, okay, cool.
I'm going to ask you first, man, because that's the way we do it here. Mikey,
all right, dude.
What did you think of Netflix's The Platform?
I wrote down 4 words, like maybe about halfway through the movie. So I'm just gonna say I thought this movie was brutal. I thought it was visceral. I thought it was raw, but I also thought it was beautiful, and I really liked this movie. Really liked it, and I'm pumped to talk about it because I feel like we need to talk about this fucking movie.
Nice.
Michael, what did you think of The Platform?
Gotta say, love your 4 words, by the way. Didn't expect beautiful to be thrown in there. I'm just gonna say that, overall, I did watch it twice, and I actually fell in love with this movie. I think that it is. There's one thing we're gonna get into it that's gonna like maybe one real, I would say, a negativity, but overall, dude, I almost liked it better the second time than the first, man. It was
really
great. Yeah.
I remember you watched it a couple days before this, and then we're like, you're like, dude, Platform might be Fiends watchworthy, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I watched it last night, and you're like, all right, dude, I'm gonna fucking rewatch it, and you did the rewatch. You watched it twice already.
I did.
That is fucking nuts.
Well, you know what, man? You know, when we do these things, even if we only have a day's notice, I'll try to watch things twice, depending on the movie. If you fucking hate it, you're going to be like, but if you're like, all right, let me see what's going on, so let me watch it again. And didn't realize till 15 minutes in that you could put on an English dubbing. So I tried that, and
that's what I told you. I'm like, oh, someone in a horror group said, like, it's in English. And you're like, no, it's subtitled. I'm like, oh, that's weird then. And then right when I started it, I go, let me see if there's dub, dude. There's 6 languages.
There's 6 languages. I wonder if they just do that for Netflix movies now, like the originals. But dude, I had no clue. I didn't even try it the first time I put it on. I just go, wow. It's like fucking Pan's Labyrinth. Just throw it on and pick up on some Spanish words, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I always say it makes you focus when you're watching a sub-tittied movie. It makes you focus. You can't be doing bullshit on your iPad. You can't be like doing anything else. You have to just watch that fucking screen and absorb the information. So I don't know. I think a lot of the movies that I've watched that are subtitled, either I really like them or I really don't like them because it's all I was doing for the entire length of the movie.
Yeah, that's right, because you're sucked in. Like, you can't have any distractions, because if you do, you might miss a word, a line. So now you're like, oh my God. So I remember it always brings me back to Pan's Labyrinth, dude. You just have to be focused on it. So I'm glad that we both watched it in subtitles, I guess, you know.
Just so okay, this is no, I agree, but there's like a delay, guys. So if it sounds, you know, kind of off, it's because there's a little bit of a delay. So we don't know how this recording is going to come out. This is our first time doing it. So if we look like idiots, sound like idiots, I apologize.
We definitely look like idiots. I mean, come on.
100%. So anyway, this is a Spanish movie, and it's Netflix. And I feel like the only way that we, as the audience, we're going to see this movie is through something like Netflix, because this movie would not be released in theaters. It's too niche. It's too violent. It's too brutal. The subject matter is just vague and philosophical, and it's just not like a movie theater type movie. So it really it adds to the experience when you're watching it on Netflix, because you feel like you're not supposed to be watching this. Like this isn't a movie that you're going to go to the movie theater and see. It's just not. It's more of that niche kind of independent type movie.
That's a good point. Without Netflix, you're right. I mean, who knows? Maybe down the line you would check it, like if it was available on iTunes or something like that. But just with everything going on and there's so much shit to stream, when I saw this, I didn't even read the fucking description when I saw it come up. I go, all right, I'm in. I just looked at it, said The Platform. I said, all right, I threw it on Netflix on a whim. So I had no idea what the fuck this movie was about, and I'm actually glad I didn't know when I started it.
Yeah, so anyway, so we're gonna get into spoilers in a little while, but it's basically just about there's this jail kind of place. They call it the pit, and it's 333 levels, which right when I saw 333, I wrote down 666. I'm like, wow, that's fucking crazy, man. All right, so hell. So like, there's all these fucking vague ideas in this that we'll get into. But anyway, and there's 2 people per level, and there's a food tray. The whole movie, there's just this fucking food platform that goes from the top all the way to the bottom. And by level 50, everybody just devours the food and the people are left with no food, right? That's like the actual narrative, literal plot that we're looking at. Obviously, it's not about that, but that's what we see as the movie, right?
Oh, that's the meat of the fucking movie right there. It literally revolves around this idea that everyone's got to fucking share or they don't, right? And that's just from 1 all the way down to 333. And you don't find out it's 333 till later. So there's that constant guess of how many fucking levels are there. You see them get to 178, I believe, right? Was the lowest that we see them get to, or the old man?
No, they go to like 132. They go to
so the lowest they man.
Yeah,
the old man says 178. So you didn't really know at that time, but yeah, that is the basic premise of it. The people on the top are making the food.
But boom. It's very much like I just watched Snowpiercer like earlier today. It's so similar. This movie's so similar in structure to Snowpiercer. It's fucking crazy. All it made me think about was Snowpiercer in this idea of whether you're saying poor versus the rich, you're saying like young versus old, weak versus strong, capitalism versus, communism, all these social ideas that we know as humans. This is just a visual representation of that in cinema, which I think is awesome. And I think it has to work on both levels. Like Mother by, what's his name? The guy who did fucking Requiem and all that.
Right.
That movie only works on one level, only the metaphoric level. That's the only way that movie works. If you watch it literally, this doesn't make sense. You're like, it logistically doesn't make sense. That's why it kind of falls flat, because metaphorically it's awesome, but you need a story and a narrative as well. So this movie, Snowpiercer, do a great job of, you can watch it either way, as a message and a metaphor, or as a literal story and narrative, and don't even look past the surface and whatever's going on. That's all this movie's about. So these kind of movies have to work on both of those levels.
You're right. And those 2 movies, they feel real, right? Like they feel, you go, oh, all right. Yeah. Like that can happen. Like this could happen. So yeah, it's a good point that you brought up that. And yeah, you can't go that far into this movie without thinking about Snowpiercer. So I'm glad you brought that up. Very similar.
Yes.
So we meet the main character, Goring, right? Who actually, he's in there by choice. He goes in there for... Yeah.
So, because guys, we're literally not going to break down the whole plot. We just wanted to tell you what the actual thing was. But, so what the fuck is this thing, right? Is it a jail? Is it a rehab center? Is it a fucking, is it some sort of punishment? Is it some sort of, what the fuck do you think this shit is, dude?
Dude, I've been thinking about this for a week. Like, I've been literally thinking about this since the first time I saw it. And yeah, I mean, the thing about it, obviously, you get the feeling of it being a prison, right? People either get sent there or go in by choice. Well, actually, you know
what?
The old man has
a prison. That's what I'm saying, is that our main guy's in there by choice. You don't go into prison by choice. You can't go into prison by choice.
Right. That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, is it a prison? Is it like, I think it's like this thing that it's a mesh of a bunch of different things, and they never explain it. They leave it up to us to figure out and decide what it is.
Right, especially because they never really show the outside world. Like, you see Goring go for the interview, but you would assume it's there or somewhere, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, who makes it out? Is there a record? Like, do they ever talk about anybody who fucking gets out of it? I don't think so. And I think that's there for a reason, though, because then it's not really something that's like a prison then, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like, it almost, and even I believe the old man says it, where he's just like, most people won't even get to that point of getting out of here. So I don't know, man. What do you think?
Yeah, so that's why I think it's just a mesh of, that's why they never tell us what it is, right? They just say the administration, and it's like, well, the government runs this thing because some dude committed a crime, so they put him in there. But then you can also volunteer to go in and earn some sort of degree. So I think it's this concept that was kind of a flaw of the movie for me, was like, a lot of things do work on that straight narrative path, but what is this thing is never told. And I feel like you need to tell us specifically what this thing is, because it's a mesh of so many different things that it's too abstract to actually work in the real world.
Right. And that's the one thing when I started off by saying I just have one negative, but I'm in love with the movie. That's it right there. You 100%. That just showing you what it is would change everything, and they don't. So that was my only negative for it. Yeah.
I mean, for me, a negative for me, since we're just saying negatives, sure. I felt like Snowpiercer, I keep bringing it back to Snowpiercer, they're just very similar. Snowpiercer does the message very subtly and not in your face. Like, you see it, you're like, oh, okay, this is class disparity, right? It's like, these are the poor people, these are the rich people. There's no in between. It's poor and rich, that's it. But in this, I feel like they shove it down your throat so much, this idea about a society and what, like, all these, and a lot of them work, but a lot of them don't, and it's not done in a subtle way. That's a negative for me. This movie's that the message behind the movie and what everything's supposed to mean, whatever you take it as, it's shoved down your throat. Like, just the political stuff, the social stuff. It's just, it should have been toned back a little bit and let it treats us like we're idiots a little bit, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it should have been toned back so we can figure it out a little bit more.
Right. Yeah. Treat us a little bit smarter than we actually are. You know what I'm trying to say? Or at least treat us a little smart, because, it deals with a lot. Like, aside from, like, obviously class systems and whatnot, but religion is huge. It's a huge part of this movie. Like, it's almost just a perfect balance between class and religion, I would say. Would you agree with that?
It's a balance between class and religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I feel like religion is definitely plays a part in it, but the way that I hear a lot of sorry, I'm hearing the rustling.
Sorry, I took a drink.
No.
Every time I open my ears.
It's all good, dude. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I couldn't hear myself the whole time. I feel it's like almost like when you have both headphones in and you can't hear yourself. So I feel like wah 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 wah.
I got one in, one out.
Religion is a fucking. Oh, have you this whole time, bro?
Yeah.
I should have been doing. You gotta let me know. I don't wear these pieces of shit. You gotta let me know, dude.
Dude, you can. Hey, look, I'm not. You can.
I don't fucking know.
I know, but things. You could do one. Dude, you could do one in, one out, whatever, dude. Two in.
Well, now I'm fucking one in, one out, bro.
All right.
So what I was saying is religion for sure plays a part in it, but the class stuff and everything, and the poor versus the rich is way more apparent and way more clear. The religion stuff is just more vague and more. They never specify any religion. It's just they ask, the people up there, like, do you believe in God and this and that? But there's no answer for the religion thing. The class thing is right there and just black and white. You can see it. So
I know. I like the whole idea of. It's really intriguing. I mean, the whole movie is really intriguing. The whole system, the format, everything. But the idea of not knowing where you're gonna be next month, because it literally changes everything.
Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you. But what I was saying is the way I took that is I wrote down, like, it's almost like the randomness of being moved to different levels. It's basically how people are born into different circumstances. So some people are born rich, born poor, born in the middle, born religious, born not religious. And that's the only reason why I feel like they did that is to just show people they have no control of where they're going to end up, right?
That's 100% it. Oh, without a doubt. I go, hey, look, it's no secret, dude. White trash. I'm born on.
You act like you're the fucking dude. You act like you were born in squalor in the middle of Papua New Guinea, bro.
Oh no, dude.
You
became white,
dude. You're on like level.
Let me pick my level.
I don't know.
Let me pick my level. Let me say my level.
No, I pick your level. You pick my level. We have no control over our levels, dude.
What I'm saying is,
you're born into level like 113, dude.
Dude, I was gonna say 133. 100%. Well, that's my
okay.
level.
Where was I born?
I would say like 24.
What?
Oh, what, dude, yeah.
24, bro.
$48, dude. You're exactly where Goring starts off, dude.
48.
48's a good one.
Yeah.
But dude, at a 333,
oh
my God, it's amazing.
Is that your rustling? Because I know you can't hear your own voice. I'm hearing it. Is that the
I think
mic?
what it is again, it's probably going up against my hat, so my bad.
Oh,
I can move my hat
just
dog.
a little bit. No.
I could be like Robin Hood.
You don't gotta fucking just a little bit.
Yeah. How's that better?
Yeah, it's rustling every time you go like that, dude.
I know. My bad. Yeah. So, dude, that's 100% it. Because I'm watching it, I'm going, genius. Just every month, you don't know where you're gonna be. So life changes every single time that month's hit. Like you can be literally level 2, or you can be 333, and it's just like, what do you do? I mean, I can't even imagine being on level 2 for 30 days. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, fuck.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I feel like that's the message of this movie is to say, you know how a lot of like rich people are always like, hey man, the poor people would do the same thing in our position, right? It's like, all the poor people would do the same thing if they were billionaires. Like the billionaires are like, I'm not giving my money away. If these people were in my position, they wouldn't give their money away either, right? Like, so that's what that is showing. It's showing that someone at level 300, if they go to level 3, they're going to act just like the people that were just at level 3.
Right.
That's literally that rustling, dude. Jesus Christ, man. Oh man, you might have to lift your hat up or something.
I can do a little shimmy, dude.
No, I'm saying
it's really not going to be fucked. It's really not going to be fucked. It's really not as loud as you think it is.
You can't hear it, dude.
I could kind of hear because I know if something's rubbing on it.
You can't hear your own voice in Skype, dude. You can't hear your own voice in Skype.
But you can hear the mic is what my point is, so it's not too bad. I'll just try to keep my head mad still. We'll be fine, dude.
That's weird. I would just lift it up. All right, anyway, dude.
Well, that looks like fucking Robin Hood the whole time, dude. You want me to be Robin Hood, dude?
I'm just saying we gotta. No, I just would rather have the oh my God.
Well, that's because I'm moving. No, that's because I'm moving my hat.
Yeah.
See, if I move my hat, it's gonna do it. You see what I'm trying to say? But if I just
but it's doing it anyway. It's fine. Okay. So let's talk about the beginning, dude. Like the first 30 minutes of the movie, which for me were the best. The first act of this movie was the best act of the movie. I don't know if you agree with me, but
I 100% agree.
Oh, you do?
100%.
Oh, money, dude. I thought the old guy in the beginning, when he died, I was like, no, bro, I loved this guy. I didn't love him. I loved his character. He was so evil, but like he had logic and reasoning behind his choices.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, wow. Like, but he was like this sinister, evil presence, but then would open up, and then he was like, all of a sudden he wakes up and he's tied up, like so creepy, so well shot and so well acted. That fucking first 30 minutes creeped me the fuck out. Before the blood and the violence and any of that shit, that old dude just struck me to my core, bro. It was fucked.
Yeah, dude. Trimagasi. He was great, dude. Obvio says it 100 times. Or maybe only 13, but whatever.
Obviously,
but dude, he was great. Like their relationship.
Times. They actually say it 26
in the trivia.
times. Yep, there you go.
Well, that's why I said maybe he said it 13. See what I'm saying, dude? I cut it in half. That's what I did. But yeah, no, he was great because again, he's letting us and Goring know what the fuck is going on, right? Because I don't think
piece by piece.
You know, if I give you information, you got to give me information, but.
Yep.
They don't know what they're getting themselves into, correct? Like when Goring goes in there, they don't know if it's a padded room. They don't know shit. It's a fucking, that's a mind fuck to have to be like, oh yeah, I'll do that for 6 months to get a fucking degree.
It is.
Is there even a degree?
But it's also a plot hole because it's like how can someone go through this rigorous interview process and all this shit when they have no idea if they're going into a fucking, gonna be living in a pool for fucking 6 months or living in a cardboard box. Like
good point.
The outside world has to know something about this fucking place, right? Like you have to know something. You're not going to volunteer. It could be a room filled with fucking knives. There's a million knives. You can't go anywhere. Like, you're literally trapped in like a 4-foot radius. If you touch the walls, you get stabbed.
Oh, dude.
It could be anything. So kind of a little plot hole how they didn't explain all the stuff that prefaced the interview and him going in there. So,
well, it goes to show, dude, maybe that just lends credit to no one gets out. Could be.
No, but I'm saying no one's going to sign up if they don't know. So it's a plot hole. See what I'm saying?
It definitely is a plot hole.
Maybe people don't get out, but I'm saying,
right.
How can no one know? No one fucking knows anything. Like, no way. Do people have to know what it is a little bit?
Yeah, otherwise you're 6 months in a fucking coffin. Like, fuck that. Hey, dude, how about this?
Fucking coffin.
Go get your degree.
Maybe all the colleges have been blown up, dude. We don't know. They don't explain shit, man.
Yeah. And this is like a purgatory.
Maybe this is like the only administration or government-run thing in the entire world, and it's a free-for-all outside. So people are just living their vices, like smoking, fucking, doing heroin, all this shit. And it's like, this is the only place to go to get your mind right. That's why some people volunteer. They put prisoners there. It's like, this is the only structured thing in the entire world. I don't know, dude. I'm just bullshitting, you know?
Wow. Yeah. Because then it really, like, again, aside from the prisoners, you only see the cooks. And then the one guy who's running it, who's very godlike, right? I mean, it's one guy overseeing the operation of everything getting cooked to perfection and then pretty much having to okay it. It seems like there's pretty rarely a mistake. We'll talk about the panna cotta soon, right? Or do you want to get into that now?
Yeah, for sure. We'll actually get into that right now.
All right. So the panna cotta.
Yes.
Okay. Which looks delicious, I might say, by the way. I want to try it.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but yeah. All right, cool.
It's like a cream or some shit. They show a scene where the main guy in the administration, the main cook, whatever the fuck you want to say, is God, yeah. So at some point towards the end of the second act is when they show it, and
yeah, I think so.
They're looking at the panna cotta, and there's a big. He's freaking the fuck out. He's frustrated. He's going around. He's talking to different cooks. The first time I watched this movie, did not even think that it's the same panna cotta. Didn't even think it.
Wow, dude.
Not gonna lie, dude. So second viewing, I'm going, wait a second.
With the hair, and that's why it was so perfect, dude. Yeah, come on.
The second time I went, I'm an idiot, dude.
Yeah.
And obviously it makes it back up. So if that makes it back up,
it doesn't make it back up. What are you talking about?
Well, okay. So but again, it could have been that the little girl never existed, and it could have been that Goring and his new partner died. So it very well could have made it back up.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
Well, but think about it. Okay, so then you're agreeing that panna cotta could be the panna cotta?
Wait. Okay, they show the panna cotta up, and there's hair, and the guy's like, whose fucking hair it is, you're fired, there was hair in the panna cotta, right? And that's the panna cotta, that is the message that they try to save. But then they sacrifice that message to help feed and keep the other message, which is the girl, alive. And then they sent her up. So what do you mean the panna cotta could have made it back up? No, I'm saying.
So what I'm saying is, what panna cotta do you think that is? Do you think that's prior to them sending it? Or do you think that's a panna cotta that made it back up?
What panna cotta? Dude, that panna cotta never got sent down with the hair.
That's how you can take it. Oh, so then why were you so shocked when I said that could very well be the panna cotta?
It is the panna cotta. But when the guy saw the hair, they hadn't sent it down yet. He was inspecting the food.
How do you know that?
Because he matches the guy's hair.
No, I know. What I'm saying is this. Just imagine this for a second, okay?
Yeah.
Just imagine for a second that the girl doesn't exist because there is nobody under 16. Let's just imagine that.
Okay.
And that scene of the godlike guy freaking out over the hair is because the panna cotta made it back up, and he's trying to figure out why the fuck didn't anyone eat it? Oh, there must be a hair in it. So my point is, that's what I meant by the first viewing. I didn't even think about what panna cotta. Go ahead.
No, yeah, but what I'm saying is, why are you assuming that panna? If we see the panna cotta, right, get eaten by the girl, I understand you say she doesn't exist, but there's got to be some sort of like, reality that we're seeing. So how can you stretch that so far to say that the girl never existed, that panna cotta went down and they actually saved the panna cotta and then sent the panna cotta back up? How did all this stuff happen? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I'm just saying is, I mean, I think there's a strong possibility that in this movie that little girl doesn't exist and that the two men died trying to get down to the bottom. Because my point is, that woman did come in.
There's no evidence for that.
No, I'm not saying that I'm saying it's a possibility.
No, I know, but what's the evidence?
Think about it. They don't let anybody under 16 in there. That's what everyone's told.
No, that's what one lady says. That's what one lady says.
Yeah.
And how many floors did she say there were?
200.
Yeah, and 250. Yeah. And how many floors are there? She was lied to. Yeah. She was just the interviewer person. She didn't even know what was going on inside. I think that's the point, to tell us that even the people working there do not know what is going on, how many floors there are, if there's kids allowed, all this type of shit. I think that line specifically with the floors is made for us to say, oh yeah, so they don't even know what's going on. Of course there is that girl down there. See what I'm saying? Because of that floor line.
I'm saying it's a possibility. I'm not saying I'm set on it, but I'm just saying.
No, I know. I'm not saying you are. I'm asking you to convince me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I said what I did. So I'm just saying, so why are they showing, what's the importance if that's not the panna cotta from the end? Then it's just a coincidence.
Huh? No, it's not a coincidence, dude. You're looking at it that panna cotta that godlike guy's looking at already went down. That's what you're looking at it as.
The second time I watched it, that's what I thought of. Yes.
What you're talking about now is what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
When the panna cotta is on the tray, it's exactly the way it was when we saw the godlike guy not send it and match the hair. Why do you think he matched the hair? See what I'm saying? To the guy. The food has to be so perfect. That message is so perfect. That panna cotta is so perfect. It was never sent down and then sent back up. It never got out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It never got out because they show us that first. They show the panna cotta up first. See what I'm saying?
No, I understand that. I'm just letting you know the other way I looked at it. For sure.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. And I'm open. I was asking you if there were any other things that you had to point to that. That'd be fucking awesome.
No, it was just that I was just imagining the second time, and there's a couple theories out there that'll bring up like, oh, maybe the kid is dead and that the head chef blamed the panna cotta for not being eaten by the prisoners for this hair in there.
But then that would defeat the entire purpose of the movie and the revolution that they're trying to achieve. Because if that's supposed to get set up as a message, as that we're not eating this, it could be the most perfect food ever, we're not eating it, right?
Yeah.
Then the guy would go up and go, oh, they didn't eat it because there was a hair in it. I think they show us that guy taking the hair out to show that this food is so perfect, and any one of these people down there is going to eat that. It's so perfect. It has to be. There can't be one hair on it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. But then it fucks the whole system if they get it back and they realize that no one ate it. It's going to fuck the entire system, though.
Wait. No, if the guy would just see a hair and go, oh, okay, that's the reason. It's not because they want to revolt and they want equality and all this bullshit. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then
it has to be a message sent that it was the most perfect food ever made, and they still didn't eat it. It was so perfect, but they didn't eat it.
Yeah, but think about it. Even when people stand on it, piss on it, bleed on it, they eat everything. So
exactly.
So it is. It's a message if they do not eat it. It's just that one thing.
The God guy take out the hair so that he's thinking it's because of the hair. He's so mad that there's a hair on there. See what I'm saying? They show us that. If your theory is correct, they would never show the hair on there. They would show the thing coming up, and the guy looks at the panna cotta like, what the fuck, dude? And fuck the hair, fuck all that bullshit. I think it was to show that it's the most perfect dish ever, and that this is like steak to someone on 333. Like, they will never not eat this. It's so perfect, they're never not going to eat it. And then they send it back up, and that's the message that we're not taking this bullshit anymore.
Okay, but I'm just saying, do you agree that there's a possibility that the kid is not real? Or do you think that it's set in stone? Like the kid is there and she's been living on... Actually, it doesn't actually make sense. Like, she wouldn't be on 333 the entire time because everyone gets moved.
No, she could be, because you said there's supposed to be people, there's not supposed to be people under 16, all this fucking shit. And
yeah,
I think we see the hallucinations, but it's only people who he has met and have died, right? That's it. That's the only people who he's seeing hallucinate, like things that aren't real, okay? It's that people who've died. It's the three people. It's the old guy, the tranny. Sorry, I didn't mean to say tranny, guys. I meant transsexual actress. And
it looks like a cat.
The hot Asian chick. You know what I'm saying? Those are the only hallucinations that he sees, right? So that's why I feel like you have to think that the little girl's real. The little girl is the message, and that's why he sacrifices himself. He's like, okay, like basically it's saying that to strike change, people are willing to sacrifice their life to spark change, and that's what Gillian, or not Gillian, whatever the fuck his name
Goran.
is. Goran. Watching fucking Snowpiercer, Gillian's the Snowpiercer.
Yeah, that's right.
Goran sacrifices himself because of that. That's kind of the way that I took it. If the little girl's not real, it ruins the entire message of the movie.
Oh no, I'm more on the side that she is real. You know me, dude. I want, if there's a hot theory out there, we're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Of course, yeah.
But let's talk about. Was it?
No, I was gonna say we talked about that old guy, but when the Asian chick killed him, bro, I fucking popped up. Like, let's go, dude. Like, it's 30 minutes in the movie, and our main guy's like about to die, dude. And he gets stabbed, and he's about to eat the flesh, and she just pops in like, fa, and I go, yo, dude, it gave me this guttural reaction. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, it was so, I mean, did you think that was because she can sense that Goring was trying to help her? Because think about it, she fucking kills everybody.
Obviously.
Obvio.
Obviously.
Like
of course, man. It's because he tried to help her.
Yeah, dude, he gets that vision where he's pumping her too, dude. Look, you're down there for a while. You're going to be trying to, get some pumps in. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah, the whole idea of the prison is crazy, but it gave me, I have like a little OCD, but it gave me this feeling of like how everything was so square and perfect and geometrically sound, and the fucking plate just went straight, the platform went straight.
Perfect.
Fit. It just gave me this like good feeling of like, yeah, everything's complete, everything's like in order, and I don't know, it was a very weird aspect of the movie, and I fucking loved it.
Oh, dude, every level is the exact same. That's what's like, everything's uniform. But then my question was, and I'm sure everyone thought of it, I'm going, what's making that platform move?
What's keeping the whole structure? You can't, that's what I'm saying. You can't think of things like this because it's such a vague, and that's why if you look at this as like a purgatory or hell kind of thing, maybe you can get other things out of it, because it never would like physically work.
No, maybe magnets or something, but still, you can't, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, well, duh, you can't have it on chains or any type of like pulley system, because people would just climb. So you just can't. That's the only way for it to work, dude. It's genius. And I love the noises, dude. The noises, like, the mixing in this was great.
The sound design is so good in this movie.
Dude, the sounds of the and then the zoom, like everything so was good. But like, there's a couple times where the little buzzer goes off to let you know it's about to move, and it kind of gets you a little bit like, oh shit, like they would just throw it out there when they're going down those levels, hitting everyone. It was super intense. Like, they did a great job with the sounds in this movie, for sure.
For sure. And the first thought I had was when the platform came down, I go, and then it came back up. I'm like, well, why don't they just ride it back up? Like, ridiculous. And obviously, big, huge plot hole, but they have to do that because of the end of the movie. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it flies back up. It fucking flies back up.
That's what I'm like. They have a fucking out. I'm like, they can literally hop on the thing and they could fly right back up. Like, how has no one tried that before? You know what I'm saying? And obviously, with the little girl at the end, you're like, oh, okay, I get why they didn't show anyone do that, because the girl has to ride it up at the end. We get it.
Go back down to get back up, dude. Agabon says that, whatever the fuck his name is, but whatever.
Exactly.
Let's talk about, actually, before we get to what's below 333, the Asian lady who's the killer, we'll just call her, she literally gets off at whatever level she wants, and then she's just there for the next month.
Yeah, no. So there's a lot of questions with her. I think she gets sent to a level every month, but I have a lot of questions about her, dude.
Oh yeah, tons.
How did she not make it to 333?
Dude, she's almost indestructible in this fucking prison. Like, she kills whoever she wants, and she can just go wherever. Well,
she does get saved a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, she does have to get saved. But yeah, like, I took it as like, oh, she would always get attacked and always get, whatever, and she would never be able to make it all the way down to 333 to see her son, daughter, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, but then it's like every day she could have just kept doing it. So yeah, how did she not get down?
So that's it's like, how did she not get down 333? That was my first thought when you see the girl. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man? I know, because it doesn't make sense. It's like we're never shown this, and we would never try to assume it. But is she like, oh no, I guess if it's at 200, I don't want to keep trying to go lower. Who the fuck knows? Maybe you never come back. But then it's like,
but if she's doing all this other stuff to try to get the goal, she's gonna just stop at a floor. Like, if she sees the platform going down, she's gonna keep trying to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I love that Trigabasi, whatever the fuck his name is, like, he doesn't even flinch the first time the platform comes down and she's on it. He's just like, oh, about food.
The old guy, right?
Yeah, the old guy. He's just like, oh, food, okay. And she's just there, and he doesn't even fucking like move. He's like, oh, don't worry about her. I'm going, don't worry about her. Look at her. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Yeah. There's a lot of crazy characters. There's a lot of, like, you're so invested in Goring, obviously, but everyone's fascinating. Like, every single character to me is fascinating in this movie.
Yeah. It's the setup of this. So I feel like they could have done this movie totally different, and made it this like actiony. It's violent. This movie's violent. I'm not saying it's like really violent and done in a serious way. Like, we just watched The Hunt. We did a review for The Hunt. That movie did the violence in a tongue-in-cheek comedic way. You don't feel it, right? This movie does it in this real visceral way where it's disturbing and it fucking hits you. So that's a good comparison to see how two different directors can do violence and they have crazy different reactions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing I was saying is they could have done this movie so different, bro, and done it like just this actiony kind of thriller escape kind of movie, and totally different. Like, if you just get the basic idea of, oh, it's like a quote unquote jail of 333 levels and there's two people and this food chain goes down. What are you going to make with this movie, right? And like 10 people are going to do 10 different things. So I'm kind of glad that we got this version of it, this weird, quirky, vague, just uniquely beautiful, but violent version of this weird story that I still don't even know, right? Like, all the complexities of the story, I just still don't.
I know, and that's what I was looking for in the second viewing. I go, I'll see something that's going to add to it. And I was just like, maybe I start to think of like some other, crazy theories or whatever the case is. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a movie where what you see is what you get. Like, yes, you're going to think about it. And
I see it's the opposite. It's not what you see is what you get, dude. It's
no. What I mean is this, though, is that if you watch it a second, third, fourth time, that you're still going to be left going, oh, I can't gain any more about where they are, why they're there, what this place is in repeat viewings is my point.
I've only watched it once. I don't know, but I would assume that there's a lot of dialogue in this that's like subtext, and there's stuff beneath the surface. And like, so I feel like maybe you could, but you're not going to get answers. So I agree with you in a sense of you're not going to get like answers from the movie, but you might hear or see something that might, oh shit, wait. So if this is that and that is, you're not going to get answers from it, but it's definitely going to open up ideas if you watch this 10 times. I mean, I would say, yeah.
Oh, open ideas for sure. You're just definitely not going to get answers. You just can't. Not personally. That's what I think. What about below 333?
Let's talk about the ending. Yeah.
Yeah. So below 333.
That's the biggest part of the movie that I hated. I hated the ending, bro. I hated the ending. Hated it.
Honestly, everyone has a problem with the ending, and I do too. I do. It's just you don't get an answer, and I think with a movie like this, you're looking for a Snowpiercer. You get an answer.
Yeah.
They finally make it to the front. They finally get up there.
But it's not like Snowpiercer. You get answers, but you didn't have as many questions in Snowpiercer. This is like even worse than Snowpiercer because this movie
way more
vague, right? And so if any movie needed answers, it's this movie. And don't give it to us concrete, but at least give it to us where there's something at the bottom and it's not just another vision of the old guy and he walks away. It's like, whoa. So when did he die? Right?
Yeah.
Like, where are they at the bottom? What? Give me something that I can grasp onto, and they don't. And that's why I just hated the ending. Like the actual last 2 minutes, I just didn't like.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely dead. I mean, he's dead. He was so fucked up before and bleeding everywhere, and then all of a sudden he's walking perfectly fine with our boy Trigamasi or whatever. So he's definitely dead. But yeah, you're right. It doesn't tell you shit. And again, the movie's an hour, a little over an hour and a half, but you're hoping for some type of concrete answer by the end, and they don't. And obviously, they want you to leave it up. They want to leave it up to interpretation for the viewer. But how many fucking movies are we gonna get like that? How many fucking movies do we end up sitting there going?
Yeah. So what do you think? So what's your theory?
Honestly, I don't know. I like the openings. The opening line to the movie is where Trigamasi says there's three types of people.
Or no? Okay, yeah.
No, what he said, what he actually says, and you hear the narrating.
The three people. Yep.
Old guy. The people on the top, the people on the bottom, and the people who fall.
Yep.
So you can take, if you're looking at those literally, the people on the top, it's always going to be the people on the top levels who get what they want. The people on the bottom who wish that they were on top, and then the people who literally, well, you can actually take the fall two different ways, right? The people who jump off and kill themselves and just end it, or someone like Goring who wants to strike change and has to ride all the way to the bottom. He falls all the way to the bottom as far as anyone can go to spark some type of change. That's how I took it. But as far as a theory, man, fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because that was great. I agree with everything you just said. But yeah, like what? Like you didn't give me an answer. Like what? Like do you have a theory of like what the bottom was and when he died and any of that, or no? Or like?
I really don't. I really don't. For
that's
like what's below 333.
That's why I hated it, because it was blackness. It was blackness, bro. And yeah, I was like, you got to give us something else besides just the vision and him walking away. I get it. It's a message. It's like The Mother, where like this part just doesn't work on a narrative level. It works on the metaphorical level of, okay, someone has to, people are so willing for change and equality and whatever way you want to look at it, that they are going to sacrifice their life for the future, right? And for people that are going to come after them. But on a narrative level, it just doesn't work. Maybe show his dead body on the room where the girl was, or something where we're like, oh, that's where he died, and he kind of rode down with the girl as a spirit, or whatever you want to look at it. But he actually died when him and the black guy were on the floor with the girl, and the black guy finally succumbed to his wounds. So did Goring, and that's when he died. Just a quick flash of his body on that floor.
And that's it. And that's all we get. And we'll never know. And that is the unfortunate part.
That's what I'm trying to say. We don't get that shit.
It's the unfortunate part. The biggest unfortunate part, I think, of the movie, actually, is not knowing. And it's just going to keep you guessing. And you can see there's a million fucking things on Reddit and try to break it down. But yeah, not getting that answer was rough. So, but overall, as a movie as a whole, you said it great when you said beautiful. The movie's stunning. It looks great. It's a great story. It's a cool concept. It's like a jail system that we've never seen before in cinema. So I think that's what makes it really stand out. Is that, along with a lot of the underlying stuff that you see with like the book. And I know what I want to ask you. What's the one item you're bringing if you're going to whatever the fuck this thing is?
Probably a carton of cigarettes and a lighter. I can't bring a lighter. Fuck, I can't bring a lighter.
Can't do one thing.
Jesus Christ, dude.
They said no smoking in there.
All right,
I actually wonder why.
No. That was only him, right? So I'm sure if someone wanted to bring in cigarettes, they could bring in cigarettes. See what I'm saying?
Interesting. Okay.
Because he wanted to quit smoking. See what I'm saying? She's like, you can't smoke.
Yeah,
like,
you can't. Yeah, good point.
Right?
Good point. Dude, you'd be out so quick. Dude, that fucking pack. You said a carton or pack?
Bro. I said a carton.
How long is the carton gonna last you? Let's say you had to do a 6-month stretch like him.
I would just ration like I did with my pills back in the day. You know what I'm saying? When I didn't have a lot. What would you bring?
Machete.
Why would you bring a gun, dude? Yeah. Oh yeah, I just fucking nailed you, bro.
Wow, no one did. Holy shit.
No one did.
Yeah, why not bring a gun?
It would be loud if you popped it off. It might hurt your fucking ears.
Oh, but if you gotta survive, if you're on level fucking, you're on 256, dude, you're going, get the fuck away. Are you just?
No.
Oh, dude, every time you're.
How do you get up?
Yeah.
Dude?
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. All right, but I'm still going with machete, some type of weapon, because like.
Well, so that brings me to a good point, bro. The violence in this movie, dude. Let's talk about the violence and the actual like fighting and the like. Holy fuck, dude. There are some scenes in this movie that I was just watching and I'm just like, oh my God, man, that is just brutal. Just brutal,
dude,
you know?
Great practicals.
For sure.
Dude, it's all just bodies just getting their head bashed in when his partner, the black guy, just cracks that lady in the fucking skull for eating it. Like, you feel it, dude. Oh my God. No, the fighting's great and like it's gruesome as fuck, but the
gruesome, no, like unnecessarily gruesome. Like, not to a fault. I liked it, but I'm saying someone could be like, this movie did not have to be this violent. And maybe
that's true.
Regardless, I loved it. We love that kind of shit. So I'm so down with the violence and the blood and done in just this real way. Bro.
Yep.
We didn't even talk about the cannibalism, dude.
Ooh,
what?
Yeah, dude, the cannibalism, man.
There's so much cannibalism in this fucking movie. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like it gets touched on a lot between the main two characters that start off the movie. Obviously, one of them is about to get eaten. Only in bits, though, dude. He wasn't going to kill him. He was going to take little bits and even give some to him as well.
Well, he gave him a choice. But what I'm saying is that even when they're like going down at the end, you just see like all this cannibalism and people just eating each other and mutilating each other. And it's done so easily, and someone's eating someone within the first 30 minutes of this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the girl kills the old guy, and she just starts in the corner just eating. Like, fuck, bro. That is just desperation, dude. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I guess, man, if you're below 150, I guess you kind of just have to start. You'd have to at some point think about it, right? Regardless, you're just going to have to probably resort to that to survive. Dude, how about the kid who's he's a little slow, you know what I'm saying, dude? He was slow.
Yeah.
And then I'm going, how'd he get there? Let's talk. How'd he get there? How did most of these people get there? The guy in the wheelchair, like
there's a guy in a wheelchair, dude. Like it's. I feel like if you look at all that stuff in this movie, it kind of brings it down. That's why I'm not gonna say I loved the movie. I liked the movie, but I think there's a lot of things like that, logistical stuff, like just shit where once you start to. Oh my God, sorry. Once you start to ask, it just breaks apart. It just breaks apart.
No, it really does. And dude, the part that irked me out the most in this entire movie.
What was it?
Is when the cat lady, tranny, okay?
Yeah, I had to look her up. I'm like, was this lady born a man, right? Like I had to look it up. And I did some digging and she is in fact a transsexual person. So
dude, just look at those cheeks, man. You know what I'm saying? The cheekbones. But dude, when she took the shirt off and it's just riddled with like that dark like cancer
blisters
on the chest
and shit.
And then dude, the fact that she killed herself, and when Goring's sitting there and the guy's like, here, use the fucking sharp razor plus to cut her open. He's like, he starts naming all these body parts. I'm going, oh dude, you got to eat the person riddled with cancer.
Yeah.
Like it just, that whole thing irked me out. Like I've never thought of the idea of having to eat someone with cancer. It just freaked me the fuck out.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
No, AIDS,
what?
But never cancer.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, maybe I would say the part that irked me out the most was, let's see.
Because like while you're thinking about that, the violence itself never, we're just not those type of people. Like we're gonna go, oh my God, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Because it's practical effects, it's awesome, and like it adds to the movie. So like that was the really only thing that irked me out.
I know what part irked me out was when he actually, they show the cut when Goran first gets cut by the old guy, and his thighs up, and it's an actual slice, and I go, yo, that was good. There's something about the thighs that, like, I don't know, like just cutting open the top of a thigh. It was like a quick little visual that I got that I'm like, oh shit. Because then at the end, everything's coming so fast, right? And it's like a hit of cocaine. It's just like all this shit's being thrown at you.
And then bash.
And I felt like that part was a little rushed. His relationship with the black guy, African American guy, was a little rushed. I was like, whoa, these guys just met, and now they're like, we're on fire, and we're gonna go down and achieve this fucking revolt. This guy was just trying to get up. Like, I don't know, it was a little rushed to me. It could have been fleshed out a little bit more. I don't know. I get why they did it, but it just seemed rushed to me.
Yeah, there was like 18 minutes left when, it was really quick. Just
like their relationship. If they showed a montage of them, like for days, just not even just something to make. It was just they had one conversation. And they're like, all right, yeah, cool, we're gonna do this, and then they just went down, and the movie just gets fucking crazy, and it felt a little bit rushed.
That's true. It's day one of them meeting is when they hop on the platform. They're like, we're going to start a revolution. That's a good point. That's a good point. Definitely
the metaphorical getting shit on. You know what I'm saying? That was fucking great.
Bro.
The people above always shit on the people below them. That's just how life is. And
that's it.
Yeah, man. So honestly, just while we're rounding out, I think this movie could be taken many different ways. And I might break this down to you, bro. And you might have a totally different fucking opinion than I had about like what it means. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Literally, someone I've watched reviews and one person saying this, the other person saying this, and I'm like, all right, like I kind of see both because there's no answers, like you said. So it's like that's just that's one of these movies where people are going to take from it what they take from it, but I feel like it has something for cinephiles. Like it has all the deep stuff, the philosophical stuff. It has the violence. It has good acting. It has the only thing it doesn't have really is comedy. But I did smile a couple times with their relationship, the old guy and Goring. Like even at the end when he's like, "I told you not to steal my word," when they're walking away. So there were little cute things like that. But comedy is the one thing that this doesn't have. Other than that, it pretty much has everything a cinephile would want.
Yeah, there's zero. I wonder if that is like lost in translation at all. Like, I wonder if Spanish people listening to it would laugh. I know I didn't for the subtitle or the English version, but yeah, you're right. It's missing the comedy, 100%.
But I wasn't saying it has to have comedy, right?
Of course not.
I was listening like it has so much of the points that a great movie has, like just suspense, horror,
right?
All drama, all this shit that it can have. Just comedy was one thing it was missing, but I don't think it should have had comedy. It had a little bit of charm between those two, which was bizarre, but I liked it. So
and it worked with the two of them because you liked them, and then next thing you know, villain, just out like really
you never liked even from the first scene, like you never really liked the old guy, but you didn't know he was so villainous, right, and so malicious that. Oh shit, bro! When they smell that gas or whatever, and they're getting moved. Oh shit! Okay, man, waking up right in the fucking bed, and this old guy's a fucking maniac, psychopath. But again, the question is, he was gonna kill someone. Sorry, he wasn't even gonna kill Goring. Right. He was gonna mutilate him to survive, but not even kill him. Then a second later, Goring kills him. So who's worse? See what I'm saying? It's these philosophical questions that this movie asks, right?
Right, because as soon as he killed him, I'm like, well, you're a killer now. You weren't up until 5 seconds ago. Yeah. So who's the bad guy? That's a good point.
He's like, you're a murderer now, blah blah blah. But I just mean like, who's right? Right? Like, who's right in that situation? The old guy wasn't even gonna kill him. He was gonna mutilate him and feed him, but not kill him. And then Gorin kills him. It's in self-defense. So you're like, oh, okay, it's in self-defense, but you killed him, and now this guy wasn't even going to kill you. He was going to feed you, and it's these moral quandaries that this movie poses, and that was the biggest one that came out to me. That I was like, right when he killed him, I thought, oh, that's so cool. Like, is he worse than him now? Is he as bad as him? Is he equal to him? What it made you think, and that's what this movie's going to do. It's going to make you think.
Oh, dude, it's going to spark a fucking think fest, dude, especially when everyone's home not doing shit. What else are you going to do aside from just try to get your theories together on the platform? Scores?
Okay. Yeah, dude, let's do some scores, man.
Okay. I went for, okay, so I'm going to give this movie, I'm going to give it an 8.7.
Okay, dude. I'm gonna give this movie an 8.2.
All right, man. I mean, we both definitely liked it.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right. Sorry, no, I'm saying I probably won't watch this movie again for a while, bro. I probably just won't. It's not a big rewatch for me. It really this is a movie you watch and you're fucking watching, bro. Like, just like I said, you got to read the subtitles, and it's like you're fucking in it. And I'm not saying it like affected me, but it's one of those movies that I remember watching. Like in a year when someone brings up the platform, I'll go, oh my god, dude, I remember watching that, right?
Absolutely.
And we watch so many movies and we forget all the movies we watch. So, but this stands out, bro. That's all I'm saying. This movie stands out.
Yeah, and for being a Netflix origi, dude. Come on, keep them coming.
Bro, don't say that, bro. They've been putting out good things for fucking ever, bro.
More than not, they're
usually judge those. Oh, for
more than not, they're usually dog shit.
It's great. Yeah. For a Netflix movie, dude.
More than not, they're usually dog shit.
What do you mean? You love Ozarks. You love fucking.
That's not a movie.
Man. Regardless, it's Netflix content.
All right, name the best 3 Netflix movies. Go.
I have. You want me to fucking look them up, bro?
But you see what I'm trying to say, though, is that
no, I don't.
There's
I
not
need to look at Netflix
there's not
movies.
Too many. Irishman, Platform.
Great. That's it. All right. I'll text you later. Just good Netflix movies, man.
There's just usually not that many good movies, and maybe Hush, which I know you love.
So here's I didn't. So here's the question. I don't like him as a director. I just came to realize Mike Flanagan, the guy who did
for real
Hill House.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, dude. I didn't like Dr. Sleep one bit. Didn't like Hush. Hill House was a good entertaining, but did I love it? Like, did I am I rewatching it? Did I really think it was really scary? Like, no.
Oh no, I'm never gonna rewatch. Haunting Hill House. Never.
That, dude.
I'll watch like a new season, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, dude, I gotta go back and watch the first season. Like, I was fucking bored most of the time.
Yeah. And you watch Hill House, and then you watch Dr. Sleep, and they look identical. Like, just the actual color grading and the shots and the way it looks, literally looks similar. And I don't like that look, bro. Like for Hill House, it was good. Has that polished kind of like colorful look. Dr. Sleep, like, no, I want the Shining look for Dr. Sleep, bro. I want that fucking old school Shining look, man. So
it's a really good point.
Yeah, fuck him, dude. Fuck that.
Fuck guy. Mike Flanagan, man. We know he's watching.
But yeah, dude, this was a good watch, and I won't watch it again for a while. But credit. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you, bro. Do you think Netflix made this movie or bought this movie?
I think they bought it.
100%.
Yeah, I think they bought it.
100%. Okay. I'm just making sure that you're on the same page with me, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, dude. Netflix. I mean, especially with like a foreign-speaking film. I don't know. They
gives it away. It gives it away. Exactly. It gives it away. That it's a foreign language film. Like,
bro, it's Platform starring fucking John Krasinski and fucking Danny DeVito. That would never work. But my point is,
if they're stuck in a movie together, dude, that'd be fucking great.
Dude, that whole movie would be different, but no. They
Jim
definitely
Halpert
bought this.
And Frank Reynolds in the room together, like they're
Mikey,
characters.
We strike gold sometimes on this podcast, dude, and we just did.
All right, so but like, dude, what would be the best 2 movie characters to be stuck in there for anything, whether you want entertainment, whatever you want? What would be the 2 best?
Any movie characters?
Yeah, any movie characters.
Holy
ever.
Shit. All right, man. I'm going to go. That's a really tough one. And this is definitely not going to be the best, but because I'm on the phone,
okay, yeah, same.
I'm going to go with Arnold Schwarzenegger from Predator.
Okay.
And I'll throw in Jack Torrance from The Shining.
That's not bad. All right. I'll go
bad.
with Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York and Heath Ledger's The Joker. Those 2 trapped on the platform, bro. Pretty good, right?
Mikey, this is what you just did. You were on level 4. I'm on level 5, and you literally said, come on up, man. I got you. And then you said...
Dude. And then I turned around and went, exactly,
yeah,
dude.
And you just shit. Bro. You shit on Arnold and Jackie, dude. And, dude, that was a great fucking answer, because what do they do? Dude. Who's going to live? What are they going to eat? Are they going to kill each other? What are they going to do?
Dude, are they going to fuck each other? Who knows, bro? We don't know.
They might pump.
They can pump, dude. They can pump.
And Heath Ledger is pumping Bill the Butcher.
I don't think so. I think it's the opposite. I think Heath's going to say, yeah, and just be getting banged. You know what I'm saying, dude? That's it. That's it. Wow.
Yeah, man. That's what.
All right, man. I got nothing else. You got anything else? Is that it?
Nah, dude. I just want to be riding some fucking levels later, dude. Ride some levels.
I would like to see a behind the scenes on this movie and how they shot everything and what was CGI and what wasn't, because I couldn't fucking tell, bro. I couldn't tell what was CGI and what wasn't. You know what I mean? No,
let me see if I agree. No. Let me do my thing. I'm doing a thing here. I agree 110%. I would love to see that.
Obviously, you knew what was practical, but I'm saying you don't like certain things had to be CG. Like, and I don't.
Yeah, looking down the hole.
Yeah, but like how many levels? Just from a filmmaking perspective, it was done so just mysterious. Where I'm like, oh my god, like how many sets were there? Did they only have 2 levels? That's it. And then they literally only filmed on 2 levels. That's it. All that would make sense. People dead, all the whatever, and like I don't know. I would just love to see it behind the scenes on this and
2 makes sense. 2 absolutely makes sense because you can pull it off. Always looking down to the one
below,
looking one above, and then dude.
Yep, exactly. A lot of work.
I hope there's something that comes out soon. That'd be awesome, man. I'm all for it. But
all right.
This was fun, man.
Oh, dude, this is awesome, bro. We're gonna be doing this for a while, bro. This is great.
I know. That's a good point.
Thanks for stopping by the watch, guys. One more time.
As always.
We are going to be back next week with something rising. You know what I mean there?
Obviously.